YouTube is Rico, man. I'm back with another video. Y'all see what we got going on, man. We got Young Don, the Sauce Guy, dropped another story time animated story. So it's called He Slapped Me in Front of the Entire Class. And I know this is gonna be a lit funny one. So we finna go ahead and get straight into it, man. You already know what time it is. If you're brand new, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to also turn on your post notification bell so you know when we upload, because we drop videos and bangers daily. So if you want to stay up to date with us, man, definitely turn on that post notification bell and subscribe. Other than that, let me start the screen record. That started, and we finna start this video now.
By the time he saw me, it was too late.
Get over here!
My man said more. He out there for blood.
So this story takes place during my final year of high school back in Jamaica. It was the same year I got suspended for selling candy during class, which, if you haven't seen that video, link in the description. I had just gone back from lunch and I was sitting in my seat waiting for class to start. So I'm there chilling when one of my boys, Kimani, shows up and takes his seat beside me. So we're there chopping it up when I noticed that he kept scratching his chin as we talked. At first I ignored it, but eventually it got to the point where it was all I was looking at. Like, I didn't even know what he was talking about anymore. So I asked him, yo, why you keep scratching your chin like that? You good? He stops talking, and then he starts laughing. So now I'm confused. He sees the confusion, and then he realizes, nobody told me about B-Word. So he proceeds to explain. B-Word was a game that a group of guys would play during school, where you would agree that if you say a word that starts with the letter B around anyone else in the group, it would have permission to slap the everlasting life out of your face. In Jamaica, a slap in the face is known as a box. Thus, say a B word, get a box. Simple. Here's the catch though. If you say a word that begins with a B,
As dudes, we always coming up with some shit, man. We always come up with something that involves slapping or hitting somebody just for the fun of it. I don't know why, it's just because we're dudes, but it's always something crazy that come up with somebody getting hit or hurt or something crazy. So it's a lot of that going on. And still to this day, it's games like that being played. Even as little kids, like we came up with games where if a person didn't do something, then their punishment was either get hit or something by the group. It is what it is, man. We all been there. If you a dude that's really been outgoing and stuff, having fun as a kid and so on and so on, you'll understand what's going on and what we talking about. But yeah, man, these games definitely something crucial because nobody like getting hit. So once you get hit, man, it's ready to box time type shit. It's like, must hit you, all right, we got to scrap. It's simple because nobody want to get hit, especially in front of anybody, especially in front of females. At school, especially, man. I know I keep saying especially, but at school, that's the worst time you could possibly do that, just because you around everybody, females, all type of shit, and you get hit. You don't want to look like no lame, so now you got a box. But hey, it is what it is, man.
And you acknowledge it by scratching your chin, then nobody can slap you. Which explained why Kimani kept scratching his chin. Now, I had never heard of a game like this. It sounded like a terrible idea. So of course I immediately asked to join, because when else would I ever get the opportunity to slap my boys around with no fear of retaliation? Of course, I would also be putting myself at risk, but I felt fairly confident in my chin scratching capabilities. So, with a locking of our pinkies, I was inducted into the B-Word group. There were about 7 guys in total in the group, and right away, I had a target on my back. I was fresh meat, least experienced, most vulnerable. I was like a baby turtle. And these guys were all like, whatever hunts baby turtles. Didn't take long for them to catch me slipping. I was outside in the corridor talking to one of my other classmates, a civilian, when I said a B word. What was the word? Who knows? Book, banana, booty. Could have been anything. What I do know is that I didn't scratch my chin. Welcome!
Oh man. He hit Buzz with the Dragon Ball Z anime, whatever type of anime where you can just punch somebody and they go flying. Like, that shit crazy. I know he blue as hell. You talk to a whole female. That's what I'm talking about. Don't nobody want to get hit is in front of a female, let alone a group of females. Like, after that, the game got to be over with because now it's time to box. It's just that simple. But, hey, man, I can't wait to see what he talk about after this because I already know he blue as hell.
I had been slapped with the force of 1,000 suns. Once I gathered myself and turned around to see who had violated my face in such a manner, to my surprise, it was Kamani. At first, I felt betrayed because we were good.
Bruh, he got this literally like an anime right now. Like, Buzz can't believe that they got betrayed and now they gotta fight and possibly do something to that person that they never thought would do it to them. Type shit, do something crazy to them. So this is looking like a whole anime scene right now. That's what's funny about it, because if you watch anime, for y'all that watch anime knows these fight scenes and the storytelling behind the shit go crazy. So this is just definitely what you would describe in the anime scene right now from an anime. Basically somebody turn evil and you, that main antagonist, can't believe it, and now they gotta go around spending all this time and episodes or seasons trying to catch this person and get justice and all type of shit. So this is definitely what this remind me of.
Friends, but right then and there, I realized that there are no friends in B-Word. There are only those who slap and those who get slapped.
Smack my man so
And in
hard
that
his
moment,
wind
I
blowing in
decided
school.
I am the one who slapped.
Writing's not that
Vengeance,
easy,
no.
but Grammarly can help. This sentence is grammatically correct.
Yo, if that is not how every anime protagonist starts off, bro, like you get betrayed by a friend, I don't know what is.
I just said that, and that's crazy. He just said it. Instead, though, I said antagonist. He said protagonist. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I'm kind of confused on the two definitions of those words. I gotta go look it up. But he definitely just said what I just said. So that just goes to show you, man, like I said, if you watch anime, man, you know what we talking about, especially when we're talking about this scene right here for sure, man. He already hit the point right on the head. You already know what time it is. Let's continue on.
Now, side note, in the last video, I asked y'all to hit the like button, and y'all went crazy, man. Over 100K likes. I don't even know if I ever got that many likes on a video, period. And that video doesn't even have 600,000 views as of recording this. So, I'm not even gonna put a number on it. Yo, y'all just go off, man. Hit the like button if you're enjoying the video, and if you're excited to see how this story ends. Alright, that's it. Okay, back to
I gotta give him a like, because it's funny story time. Be funny as hell. For
And with
sure.
bloodlust in my
Entertaining.
eyes, I started to hunt for my first victim. And then I saw him. It was technical design class. The teacher was almost never there. It was the perfect setup. I sat 2 seats to the left of him with my head on the desk, pretending to be asleep. But I had one eye open, just enough to see if he was scratching his chin. But his guard was down, and it was only a matter of time before he said a B word. And as soon as he said it, I sprung up, arm cocked back. By the time he saw me, it was too late.
Get over here!
So I continued to hunt. I claimed 2 more bodies by the time school was over. One of them was Kamani. That one felt good. School would end, and we would all go home. And that was that for today. While I was home, all I could think about was B-word. I was even scratching my chin at the dinner table. Of course, my mom sees this and asks what's wrong with my chin.
You know, the game got serious now when you know it's pretty much over after you go home, but you still doing it at the own comfort of your home and stuff, because you paranoid thinking something gonna happen, like somebody just gonna come out of nowhere and then hit you or something because you did something that goes against the game rules that require you to get hit or whatever the case is. Y'all pretty much know what I'm saying, but that shit funny as hell. He paranoid pretty much. He just said, fuck it, I don't trust nobody at this point. Might pop out of nowhere in my own crib.
At which point, I come up with some kind of excuse, because first rule of B-word, never talk about B-word. The next day, we get to school and B-word is still in full effect. It doesn't end until you break the pact with everyone you were playing with. So you show up to school ready for smoke. So the day goes on and I am struggling to catch someone slipping. Everyone was on point. Fast forward and it's the end of the day, and then the entire senior class gets called to the auditorium for graduation rehearsal. Right away, I'm excited because if I was gonna catch someone slipping, now would be the time. Plus, all the crowding made for good cover. It was the perfect storm. So we get to the auditorium, I scan the crowd, and then I spot him. Clarence. Still on my hit list. In fact, Clarence was the only dude in the group that nobody had caught. I started to make my way through the crowd until I was within earshot of his voice. He was talking.
My man said he slithered.
Good. So I'm listening, waiting. It was kind of hard to hear, but I was determined. And then I heard it.
Yo, chicken curry is bomb though.
Gotcha.
Yo, Clarence!
Get over here! Solid connection, 10 out of 10 execution. I had done what no man had done before. I caught Clarence slipping. So I'm standing there, basking in the spoils of victory, when I notice Clarence staring at me.
My man's got the paid music. You know what time it is, though. He instantly on action. He said, you know, it's always the low-key the one person in the group that feel like, even though they playing in a part of the same thing the whole group is playing in, they feel like they shouldn't be getting touched at all. Like, they always got to go extra because it happened to them, now it's a problem and shit. It's like, if you know what kind of game we playing or what game we in and stuff, and you a part of playing it, why do you feel like you shouldn't be the only one to not get touched and the rules shouldn't apply to you? Like, at one point, you gonna get hit just like everybody else. So you gotta take that L, my guy. But I ain't gonna lie, this one was kind of crazy because he did it in front of the whole senior class at the high school. So at that point, hey, the game probably got to be over with anyway, just because you did it in front of hella people. Now everybody gonna like, oh, and use the actual B word that we will not say because we ain't going that far on YouTube, because YouTube, you already know how they is. But then everybody gonna call you the actual bad B word, and now y'all got a box. Simple. That's the ultimate disrespect right there. But hey, man, you already know what time it is, dude. Already heated, so we finna see what's gonna happen.
And he's looking at me like he wanna fight. So I'm like, yo, hey, I caught you. You know what you said.
What are you talking about, bro? I didn't say a B word.
You did. Bro,
No, I didn't. What do you think I said?
You said, clear as day, yo, curry chicken is bomb. Everybody heard it. I know I heard it.
No, I said, yo, who are you taking to prom?
Yeah, this boy he messed up. This man thought he heard somebody say chicken curry is bomb. Well, he thought he said it, only to find out that was completely the opposite of what dude said. Dude said, who are you taking to prom? I don't know how he got that whole sentence in his head, or maybe he did hear it, but it actually came from somebody else, and he was listening too hard and didn't notice that it came from somebody else. But I don't know. Either way, dude, yeah, he messed up on this one. I ain't even gonna cap.
You ain't say that, bro.
Yes, I did. And at that point, I realized I'd made a mistake because Clarence was from the country. And if you know Jamaicans, you know the man's them from the country. These aren't normal people, bro.
Keep your head still so I can get you back.
And that's the one thing you don't want to happen. It's always like when you mess up and somebody tell you, all right, yeah, you gotta let me get my one back. You already know what time it is. You already know this one's gonna be harder than a regular. Just like, you know, when the game is pretty much not the same hits. Like the game hits is different from the hits of Payback. Like really, because once you get hit or you hit somebody else, but it was at the wrong time, like, or something happened where in this situation he was in the wrong, you already know what time it is. You got no choice but to man up and just take that payback, because the payback, you already know what time it is. You finna get something crazy done to you. But hey, it just depends on the type of person you is, because hey, you can turn it into a fight or something else, etc., etc. You just never know. It just depends on the type of person.
Nah, I ain't about to go out like that. Cause now there are twice as many people around as there was before.
What I just say, in front of a hell of a group of people, that's the worst time you could get hit, especially slapped. Like, come on now, you already know what time it is. That's ultimate disrespect right there in front of a group of people, let alone a whole bunch of females and other dudes, because now everybody gonna be like, oh, you a B. Oh, yeah. Now you got a box. Everybody that instigated the situation made it 10 times worse than what you thought it would be. Now you got no choice but to go ahead, box it out, whatever, because now nobody wants to be an actual B word or looked at as a B word in front of a group of people and be remembered as a B word in front of a group of people. Like, you just don't. It's just a no-no. Simple.
Plus, I still kind of felt like he said a B word and he was like lying or something, you know? So I say, yo, I heard what I heard, but how about this? Let's talk about it after rehearsal.
Nah, we doing this right now.
So I'm peace out. I go inside the auditorium and find my seat. I figured it was the safest place. I accepted that I was probably going to get slapped into the shadow realm, but hopefully by the time the rehearsal was over, he would have cooled off some and there'd be less witnesses. So I'm sitting in my seat, probably talking to whoever was beside me, when I hear something coming.
Excuse me. Watch out. Coming through. Move. Excuse me.
I look to my feet.
Yo, it's this smoke.
Because all I see is this big, tough countryman bulldozing his way down my aisle.
Excuse me.
Move! Move! Get out my way! Move! Bro, I'm sweating.
Hey, my man instantly know what time it is. He mad as hell. He trying to smack dude into another realm for real. Like literally, he trying to smack him to a whole different time frame for real. He already know he messed up. Dude really said, nah, you finna catch this one, because you ain't finna disrespect me. You're not finna just walk away like this shit ain't just happening in front of a whole group of people, especially some females. Nah, I gotta get my one back. You gotta let me get my one back. If you don't let me get it back, I'm getting it one way or another. It's simple. And he pretty much said, you know what? I'm gonna just smack you and go about my business. And if you got a problem, we can box. That's the type of energy that's what type of time he on, actually.
All the seats around me were taken. I couldn't get out. I was done for. You know what I'm saying? I said I'm getting you back. Right now. Clarence. Please.
Clarence. Please.
Farm hands. And in one fell swoop, Clarence beams me across my face. This dude slapped me so hard that to engage all of my core muscles just so I didn't fall out the chair.
you got hit bad when somebody finna make you fly. Like, you know you got hit bad.
For almost $68.
My man's messed up. That's tough.
So there I sat in my chair, fighting back the tears. Eyes closed. Didn't want to look at anybody. Didn't want anyone to look at me. Clarence went back to his seat, and I just sat there. Face swollen, ego broken. I had gotten what I deserved. There was nothing I could do, for these were the rules of the game. B word giveth, and B word taketh.
Hold on, y'all. I accidentally ended the damn screen record. But nah, dude would have to try to chase me or something. We would have to been tussling or something, because I can't go like that. That's just no for me, especially in front of a group of people like that. Can't go like that, especially if y'all seniors. You damn near grown.
Give away. Demons know what I like. I might feed them.
Alright, y'all, that's the end of the video, man. That was funny as hell. No cap. This the funniest one I done heard from him. That's crazy. So, if you enjoyed this video and as much as I did, man, definitely leave a like and comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe if you're brand new. And tell other people to check out the channel, man. And the more the merrier, man. We trying to grow. We trying to get bigger, man. We trying to hit 5K. I know we a long way away, but we grinding, man. We trying to get to that 5K real soon. I know we not gonna hit it obviously by the end of the year, but next year we definitely at least want to be in 5K range and go crazy from there and so on and so on, man. You already know what time it is, but like I said, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe if you're brand new and share our channel and content with others, because the more the merrier, like I said. And tell them to subscribe as well, and tell them, and as well as you, to don't forget to turn on your post notification bell when you know, so you know when we upload, because you don't want to miss out on the daily bangers. But other than that, man, if you guys enjoyed this video, man, I'm gonna see y'all later on. Peace.